Leaked memo. 103 end SARS victims not from Lekki Tallgate. The Lagos state government has been aware of several social media posts that purport to lead the public, incite public sentiment, and foster public dissatisfaction with the Lagos state government. Some news vendors are purposefully misconstruing and sensationalizing a letter from the Lagos State Government Public Procurement Agency titled, "Letter of No Objection Mass Burial for the 103, the year 2020, end SARS victims." It is well known that the end SARS crisis in 2020, which descended into violence in numerous neighborhoods of Lagos, registered casualties in various sections of the state and not at the Lekki Tallgate as implied in the malicious publications. Or the record, the end SARS violence and community confrontations left bodies behind in the Fagba, Ketu, Ikorodu, Abule Egba, Ikeja, Ajota, Akoro, Ogba, Asolo, and Aja area of Lagos State, according to the Environmental Health Unit of Lagos State. Ikoyi prison also saw a break-in. The 103 casualties listed in the record were from these incidences and not, as was claimed, from Lekki Tallgate. No body was found in connection with the event at the Lekki Tallgate, just to be clear. The end SARS panel sent the Lagos State Chief Pathologist with a subpoena to produce full records of unclaimed remains of the dead placed with State Central Morgue during the days before and after the newly permitted mass burial. Panel subpoenaed the Lagos State Chief Pathologist to produce full records of unclaimed bodies of the dead deposited with State Central Morgue during the days immediately preceding and following the event at Lekki Tallgate on October 20, which runs counter to the false narrative that has been woven around the recently approved mass burial. The list was properly presented to the panel, together with autopsies proving the causes of death and the circumstances surrounding each death. The chief pathologist complied with a demand issued by attorneys for the end SARS demonstrators. There was not a single conclusion in the report or the subsequent white paper that connected the Lekki incident to the death of any specific person included in the auto. Following the end SARS violence, the Office of the Chief Coroner invited members of the public to contact the Department of Pathology and Forensic Medicine at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital for assistance with the investigation of loved ones who had died or whose relatives had been reported missing between October 19 and October 27, 2020 from various clashes as mentioned above. Family members had to submit to DNA testing in order to be identified. It is crucial to say unequivocally that no one made a claim for any of the bodies. However, the bodies are still unclaimed after over 3 years, which adds to the morgue's already heavy workload. As a result, it became necessary to decongest the morgues, a process that adheres to very strict medical and legal requirements in case a relative later shows up to claim a relative who has been lost for years. Thank you for joining us for this insightful news update on the leaked memo regarding the end SARS victims and the Lekki Tallgate incident, as reported by the Lagos government.